So yeah, warm welcome to everyone still joining. We'll just make sure we have a good warm up. Make sure the body's ready for the pieces. And I think, as I've said before, really don't feel you need to hold back or save any energy for the pieces in the warm up. Just this 7 or 8 minutes we've got to warm up. Really make use of that. So the body is ready to go in about 7 minutes time. So just a reminder of the rates, we'll be operating between mainly 22 and 24, a little bit of 26. So a good idea just to put in a few bursts, 10, 15, 20 strokes maybe at those rates, just to get the body ready. Just as we're warming up and getting the bodies loosened up a bit, getting the blood pumping. Just a quick reminder for those of you that know, and maybe for those of you that don't, we're in the month of May, which is British Rowing charitable foundation, which is called Love Rowing. That's their big fundraising month. And they're calling that the Big Row. So at Ergos, we're supporting that this month. So you can see that on the website. But I suspect there may be a link in the chat at some point through the session. So if you're able to support that in any way, that would be great. They're looking to try and collectively row around the world about 40,000 K. So either sign up and do your bit or give what you can. They're generally looking to support areas of the UK where rowing isn't maybe that mainstream or available for people. They give people the opportunity to try it, which for someone, I didn't come through the traditional route into rowing, into the national team. Having been through state school in an area which was very limited opportunity for rowing, apart from on the sea, which I did a bit of. So yeah, it's something that definitely close to my heart and a really worthy cause. So support that if you can in any way. Good. So we're coming up to about 3 minutes. So we'll structure it in our normal way. We'll focus on the rate changes to focus on some technical points on the rate changes. As normal, we're looking at pressing off the foot plate through the feet. And as we press and the legs go down, we want to be levering the back against the leg drive. And both of those things should really be creating pressure on the foot plate, which will then be speed on the handle and speed on the flywheel. And that's what we're wanting to achieve. One thing, just bear in mind, if you've got a particular focus or aim for the session, it may be that you're looking to improve or match splits from a previous session. Now, a time if you want to just remind yourself of what your splits are, what you're aiming for. One thing we're going to do, and we did last week, which I got some good feedback on the third piece, we'll look to do that like a race profile. So before we get there, maybe just have a think in your own mind if you've had a race or a bit of rowing, that you can just visualize in that third piece, because we're going to really be almost treating that like a race situation. So that's going to be our third quarter of the session. So that's really going to be our sort of race profile piece. So we're going to do a slightly different rate profile on that, which we did last week, but we'll come to that when we get there. So we'll just be looking at one piece at a time at the minute. So I think we're probably in a position to set the clocks up. I'll make it about a minute to go. And I see most people are getting ready. Yeah, so for those of you that haven't been on a session like this before, we tend to look at the rate changes and do them all in the same way. So I'm almost quite prescriptive about how we approach the rate changes, because that's exactly what we would do in a boat. So making sure we're changing the rate together, because rate changes can be really effective both on the erg and in the boat. But if everyone's not doing it together, there's a lot of wasted energy and no extra boat speed. So we really use those rate changes to do that in the same way. So right, let's select workout, new workout, and we are intervals time, 8 minutes with a 2-minute rest. So the first piece, we're looking at 4 minutes at 22, and then 4 minutes at 24. So just as we go off now, heart rates monitors at the ready. Quick last drink. It looks like everyone's good to go. So we're going to be going off stationary flywheel. So this is the best time of the whole session to really feel that squeeze, that press off the legs down through the shins, and you'll really feel that weightlessness off the seat. So you almost, what we used to talk about is suspension. So you're almost looking at, as you push off, the weight should be coming off the seat a bit as we push down through the shins, and you'll really feel that the first 2, 3, 4 strokes as we build into it. So this is the best time to feel that sensation as we go off. So I'm just going to kick the heart rate monitor into gear. So that's good to go. Flick the tick. So everyone ready? We'll go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, here we go with the press. Press through the foot plate, down through the shins, and just feel that suspension off the seat as we build the speed on the flywheel. That's good. Pressed off nicely. And now, as the legs are squeezing down, we can lever the backs against the leg drive. And then we'll just do that now for 5. Lever. 1, 2, 3. Against the leg drive. 4, 5. Good. Now, good speed on the handle. Good rotation on the flywheel. So let's just free up the movement. Relaxed forward. Loose legs. Loose arms and shoulders. Reaching into that slot where the chain disappears. So as the chain moves into the flywheel, It's almost like that upturned post box on its side, and we're reaching into that with loose knees. Loose legs coming forward. For those of you that have rowed in the boat, that you'll recognize that. It's just letting the boat run under you. So that feeling of loose legs coming forward. Almost imagine the boat running underneath you, taking you out to the front end. Nice and relaxed. Good at 22. Nice rhythm. Just keeping the technical focus. Just making sure we're sat up strong. Good posture at the back end. So we sit strong, tummy engaged. Just a slight lean back. And then we sit and separate the hands away. We'll sit and separate the hands from the body. We've got time to do that at 22. Quick check on the front end. Sit tall. Looking tall over the screen. Head up. Okay. Going to set up the next weight change by pressing off the feet together to 24. Here we go. 1, press. 2, press. 3, 4, 5. That's good. Now lever the bodies against the leg drive for 5. 1, lever. 2, together. 3, 4, 5. Now freedom of movement at this new rate. Let the body move. Don't put the brakes on. Move together. Relaxed. Elbows moving round the back end. The elbows never stop. So they're sitting and separating the back with the elbows moving. Good. Good at 24. Nice rhythm. We've really set that up together with those technical changes. That's good. Relax into it. Loose. Loose knees forward. Take the brakes off. Let the boat flow underneath you. Reaching out into that slot at the front end. And as you reach, imagine the boat is moving beneath you, taking you out to the front end. That's nice. Really good rhythm. A quick check on your breathing. Suck it in through the nose. Blow it out through the mouth. Good. Reaching into that slot, reaching long through the lats. The shoulders are relaxed, lats are stretching. So underneath the armpits, that's where we're stretching from. Into that slot. That's nice. That's gained me a split for no extra effort. Just by stretching low under the armpits. Good. It's a nice rhythm at 24. Stick with it. Elbows moving around the finish. Loose legs forward. Nice. Freedom of movement all the way. Good. Just keep moving if you can. Really nice setup of the rhythm. Really good start. That's set us up now. Minds are active. Bodies are warmed up. So when I talk about the reaching into the slot at the front end, just a quick check that you're not reaching with the shoulders, and the shoulders are coming up, because as soon as I go for too much with the shoulders in this position, then what happens to the seat? I lose leg drive. So what we want to be doing is sitting up tall and stretching from under here. So that's not pushing my backside out at all. So I'm keeping that valuable leg drive, and I'm just stretching from in here. Let's not go for any more with the shoulders and upper back, because you get yourself in a weak position, and you lose leg drive, and the bum squirts out. So when we're reaching into the slot, reaching low in lats. Good. Okay, we're getting ready this time. We're going to be breaking it into two-minute sections. We're starting at 22. Here we go then. Here, ready for the press. Press off the feet. 1, 2, press. 3, 4, press together. 5, and now we're levering through with the backs. 1, lever together. 2, against the leg drive. 3, 4, 5. That's nice. We're looking for 22. So keep the elbows moving, and then take the time on the knees. Don't get sticky at the finish. Might feel a little bit forced, but do keep your hands moving round the back end. Elbows never stop. And then you can take the time on the recovery, on the knees. And really enjoy that roll forward with loose legs. Yeah, so hands, keep them moving around the finish, and then take the time on the knees. Reach with the lats. Like we spoke about in the break, Stretch from under the armpits. Strong position at the front end. Looking over the screen, nice and tall. Long arms, loose legs. Ready for our change? Going up by pressing. Here we go. Let's press together. 1, off the feet. 2, down through the shins. 3, 4, 5. Now lever. The backs. 2, 3, 4, lever. 5, against the leg drive. 24. Good. Nice change. Relax together now. Freedom of movement. Loose. Take the brakes off the body. Let it move. Don't over control it. Move with it. Relaxed. Good. Nice. Nice at 24. So we're going to have the same approach as we go down in rate. We're still going to generate the speed on the flywheel first, and then we're going to take the time. Which will mean we'll keep the contrast between the drive and the recovery. So the rate change is exactly the same format. Here we go. So we're going to press together. 1, off the legs. Press the feet. 3, 4, 5, and lever. 1, the back. 2, 3, against the leg drive. 4, lever. 5, good. You've generated good speed on the flywheel. Let's keep that. Keep the hands moving around the finish. And then take the time on the knees, 22. So we're taking the time in the right place, where the boat's running under us. Loose legs at 22. The hands and elbows are still moving around the finish. They're not stopping. No stickiness at 22. We want to take the time on the knees. Coming into the front end. Reaching out. Reach long with the lats. So loose arms. Long lats. Into the slot. Nice change. That's worth a split for nothing. We're ready to go to 24 and we're pressing together. Here we go. Press. 2, 3, press the feet. 4, down through the shins. 5, lever. 1, lever the back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 24. Move free. Move free together. Then the boat run under us. Loose arms. Long lats into the slot. Together. Loose. Stretch the lats. Under the armpits. Good. Good rhythm at 24. That's nice. Focus in now, last 20. Together. A quick check through the press. So we're pressing. We're lever in the backs. We're moving the elbows at the finish. We're tilting back over with the body. And we're relaxed on the slide. Loose. Reach out. Long lats. Together. That's good. Just move if you can. I don't know about you, but some of the technical calls, like certainly stretching with the lats, reaching in long, I'm getting a free split for that. That easy technical mind change gives me extra split for nothing. That's what we're aiming for. We can get free extra speed and power through just simple technical changes. I'm all for that. And that's a change that the opposition either aren't doing or they're having to work physically harder to match us. So that's a real gain. So this is our visualization piece, third quarter of the session. I've spoken before about the importance of that third quarter. That's really where races are won. Training sessions are really nailed down and you get the benefit. So we're going to do a race profile. So we're going to go off at 24, down to 22, up to 24, and then to 26. So they're almost like 400 or 500 meters of a 2K race. So just having your mind's eye a race or a piece that you've done before, and we're just going to visualize that as we go. Here we go then, let's press together. Pressing away from the snake boats. It's very quiet at the start. No crowd. So just the rhythm now of your boat. You'll just hear those noises of the other crews. And within your boat, the calls that you're making. And our call now is to lever the backs. 1, against the leg, 2, good, 3, lever, 4, 5. Now move freely at 24. It's a nice rhythm. I'm feeling plenty of time there. Good rhythm off the start. Really good. We're into a good rhythm now. We're not quite coming down into our race rhythm. We're still pressing away from the snake boats, trying to grab an extra seat or two from the opposition as we approach the first 500. It's a nice start. Just enjoy the noise from within our boat from around us. No crowds yet. So we're very much within our boat, listening to the calls, focusing on the technique. So when we move to 22, we're going to hit our race pace. But we're going to change in the same way. So we're going to press together. Off the feet. Here we go. Press. Press. 3. Press together. 4. Down through the shins. 5. Now lever. 2. Lever the backs. 3. 4. 5. Good. Freedom of movement. Move at 22. Loose. You should feel lots of time now at 22. Use it well. Don't stick with the hands at the back. Keep them moving. Move the elbows. Loose legs now. Let the boat take you out long. So long sliding with the seat to the heels. Long reaching with the lats. That's nice at 22. Enjoy the time. We're generating a good rhythm. Quick check on the breathing. Suck it in through the nose. Suck in the good stuff. Blow out the bad. Blow out the old stuff through the mouth. That's good. Okay, we're coming up into our third quarter now. 1,000 meters. This is where we move on. And we're going to press together. Here we go then. Press. 1, 2, 3. Through the foot plate. 4, 5. Nice. And lever. Lever the backs. Together. 3, 4. Against the foot plate. 5. Good rhythm. 24. Third quarter, guys. This is where we put it in. The opposition are waiting. They don't want it. They're not brave enough in this third quarter. We are. We're putting it in now. Second 250 now of this 500. Squeeze. Squeeze. Want to take an intra-stroke. Let's put some daylight between us and them before the charge for the line. Let's take the initiative. They're waiting. We're moving. We want that buffer to keep squeezing it on. Inch a stroke. Just an inch a stroke better than them. That's nice. Great at 24. Good third quarter. We're set up now for 26. Last 500. Here we go then. Press together. 1. Press the feet. 2. 3. 4. 5. Big lever now. 1. Lever the backs through. Let me see it. I'm looking at the screen. See those backs move. against the leg drive at 26. That's good, everyone. Good effort. We've got the buffer. They're coming for us, but we're going to hold. Let's hold now. Just resist their push by stretching out. Long lats. Loose arms. Long lats. Slide out. So we're just setting up technically for our last push. We've held them by our technical changes, which is good. Good long lats at the front end. Elbows moving around the back. We've set up some good rowing. Now let's push them away. Push away again. They've had their push. They're spent. So let's move away. That's good. Last few. Keep it together. Good technique. Loose. Good. Just move gently if you can.
Thanks, Louis. Amazing motivation there. Inch a stroke. If anyone's got any energy left after that, let's all do a fly and die the last 60 seconds of the next piece, the final 60 seconds of the whole day in this session. But listen to your body. Good luck, everyone. Thanks, Louis. See you at the other end.
Thanks, Nigel. It's really good feedback, good words of encouragement. So it's just there's a bit of an insight that those sort of the format on those rate changes and the technical focuses, that's not dissimilar to what we would have been doing in the Olympic final. And that's what we developed through the 4 years running up to the Sydney Olympics, is all those almost formulaic approaches to the rate changes and the pushes. Is basically set the rowing up first with good technical rowing, which we've been doing, and then just focus on the individual bits of the stroke, starting from the front end and then just building through. And in doing that, we should have that nice force curve. So we're going in 10. This time we're doing the two-minute pieces with a minute in between. So we're going to go at 22. We'll feel loads of time here. So let's really feel the press together at 22. Here we go then. Let's press. Press, so generate the speed on the flywheel. 4, 5, good. And just lever it back together. Lever it back together against the leg drive. Lever the backs through. Good. We're only at 22, but keep the hands moving. Don't take that valuable recovery time on the legs. Don't take that up by a sticky finish. Keep the arms moving. It may seem a bit forced, but keep them moving round so they're over the knees and shins, and then take your time. That's where we want to relax, on the slide as the boat's moving. So move the hands round and press on. Okay, best 20 strokes now at 22. It's our last section at 22 today. Bring it all together. Last 20. Make them the best. Pressing off together. levering through together. Hands moving together. Last 10 now at 22, best of the day. Reach out, loose arms, long lats. Good, force curves nice. If you've got it up in front of you, best of the day. We're bringing it all together. That's nice. So just paddle, whatever intensity you want to do it. You may keep it strong, or you may take the pressure off a bit, whatever works for you. Let's certainly just keep moving, just paddle it on. We're going to set ourselves up with a 24. So same approach. We'll get the wheel moving with our legs and then our backs, and then we'll move with it. Okay, building up to 24. Here we go then. Let's press down through the feet. 1, 2, 3, good. 4, that's nice. 5, lever the backs together. 1, lever it against the leg drive. 2, feel it in the foot plate. 3, as you lever the backs. 4, 5. Okay, move free now at 24. Relax the body. Move the arms around the turn. Elbows moving at the finish. Together. Back in that good air through the nose. Blow out the old through the mouth. Here we go then. Best 20 strokes of the day at rate 24. Bring it all together. We're pressing. Press. 2, 3. And levering. 1, 2. With the backs. Elbows moving around the finish. Good. Tilt the body over. Strong position. Both ends. Reaching out. Loose arms. Long in the lats. Stretch the lats. Good. Good rowing at 24. Best of the day. And paddle. I've still got my force curve showing on the screen. And at this stage of the session, it's really good because my body's relaxed enough and tired enough that it's not wasting energy where it's not needed. So I'm just leaving the hands out at the slot. I'm pressing off the feet and I'm hanging like that vision of the water skier, long straight arms. So we're going into 26 now. Going from a slow flywheel, so let's press together. Here we go then. 1, press. 2, 3. That's good, building. 4, 5, and we're levering through the backs. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's nice at 26. Really good rhythm. Yeah, good energy, feeling good. You've got a solid rhythm. Move with it, freedom of movement, loose legs, loose knees coming forward, no breaks. Loose arms and shoulders, long lats. Okay, we're going to build up for our best strokes at 26 of the day. I'm only going to go with Nigel. Here we go. For the last 20. Together, go. Bring it all together now. 1, press. 2, press. 3, best press of the day. Let's feel the weight coming off the seat now, everyone. Weight off the seat by pressing. And now we're going to lever against it. Best of the day, biggest lever of the day. With the backs then. 1, lever. 2, 3, good. 4, I'm at 28. Let's finish it off. Here we go. All the way then. Stay loose. Prise the handle away. Whew. Good. I'm going to try and keep moving in this last 2-minute rest. No work on it. Just let the body move. That's good. I don't know about you, but having set up all that good technical rowing through the session, my last 26, I really felt like I had plenty of time. It felt more like sort of, 22, 24. And that's what happens when you get so well connected at the front end through the feet, and you're just hanging off it with the straight arms like the water skier. You really are just using your body weight. And at rate 26, it was really nice rhythm. So hopefully you guys felt some of that, or created some of that by your own good rowing through the session. So I'm just going to row out this last 30 seconds of rest. Just going to try and take my body through a full range of movement. Not necessarily any work, but just take the muscles through the full range, because we want all of our good work this morning. We just want to flush out any of that muscle fatigue for later today or even tomorrow. So just flush it out. We want to flush it through the full range of movement, making sure all the muscles are recovered. Oh, I'll just flip the chat on, see if anyone's got any comments, but if it's quicker and easier, just feel free to chip in off mute and just share with the rest of us any sort of feedback or comments. It's always good to hear how others have felt during the session. I know personally that one felt, pretty good.